What is it like to experience dinner on board the world's only ocean liner? In this video, we will show you some meals we ate here. Cunard dinner menus. And look at the dress code for the restaurant. Come with us now, as we take you to dinner, in the main dining room of Queen Mary 2. We will see and review some actual meals served here, and also examples of menus from this dining room. With a height of 2 decks and seating for 1,000 people, the multi-tiered Britannia Restaurant is the main dining room for most guests. For those in suites or higher grade cabins, there are alternative dining rooms for them, located around the ship. With its sweeping stairs, Art Deco decor, and white uniformed waiters, this is a uniquely grand, charming, and elegant place to enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But it needn't feel too formal. Apart from gala nights, it's possible to dress in what Cunard calls smart attire to eat here after 6 p.m. Okay, the waiters are here to take our order. So let's see what's on the menu. Crab and shrimp Scaran. A starter appetizer course. This plate of fresh ingredients, assembled in an appealing and attractive way, ticks many boxes for the perfect introduction to evening dining. It was fresh, light, with delicate but distinct flavors. The word Scaran is a culinary term to describe a Swedish dish of prawns and toast. But we have to say that these so-called sourdough crisps were somewhat dry and uninspiring objects. But they didn't detract from the joy of the shrimp and crab and other items that made up the dish. We rated this dish 7 out of 10. Shellfish bisque. A really good fish soup is made from a really good, fresh, fish stock. Fish stock is not difficult to make, but if made badly, can be bitter and unpleasant to taste. That's possibly what has happened here. Or perhaps too much cognac. But what should have been a delicious soup with a distinctive fish flavor was instead bitter and unappetizing. We gave up on this dish after the second spoonful, and so have to rate it 0 out of 10. Breast of pheasant with pancetta. People often reject the idea of ordering game meat, like pheasant, partridge or grouse, because they fear that the taste will be too strong for them. But in this meal, the flavor was delicate and delicious. There were a lot of elements working together to balance this overall meal. The strong and slightly bitter Brussels sprouts that complements the salty bacon, and the savory choux-like gravy that contrasts well with the caramelized apple. This was a type of French potato cake. Simple and okay, but competing with many other more satisfying flavors and textures on the plate. Something that puzzled us was that the menu described a Calvados cream sauce, which wasn't evident when the dish was served. Actually, we were happy about that, as a cream-based sauce would have been too heavy. The lighter choux gravy reduction was not only perfect for flavor, but also added to the delicious aroma wafting up from the warm plate that reminded us of Christmas dinner. We rated this meal 8 out of 10. Grilled paella steak Diane. Steak Diane appears on menus all over the world. The expectation when you order it is that you will enjoy a tender cut of beef with a rich sauce. And this dish, served on QM2, certainly lived up to that expectation. The sauce had a delicious depth of flavor. The chipped potatoes and accompanying vegetables were a joyful balance of flavors and textures. But this small pastry tartlet, filled with what tasted like caramelized shallots and topped with Stilton cheese, elevated this steak dinner to a level of a memorable, enjoyable meal experience. For all of the elements of this dish, we rate it 9 out of 10. A dessert option, but not on the menu. The dining room menus clearly display if specific dishes may or may not meet your personal requirements. Sadly, we found no menu dessert dishes that were sugar-free or contained no added sugar, an issue clearly of concern for people with a diabetic condition. Cunard's website gives guidance about informing them if you have a specific dietary requirement. So we did do this and put them to the test. On a night that we ordered dessert, the kitchen prepared this: a no sugar added apple crumble, which was delicious and felt totally authentic to the dish that's traditionally made with a considerable amount of sugar. We rated this 8 out of 10, but would make the comment that Cunard should really carry at least one sugar-free item on its menu consistently and always available, as MSC does with its sugar-free ice cream. Take a look now at some menus from the Britannia dining room. You can pause the screen at any time to look in more detail. Thanks for watching, and come back again for more travel and cruise.